So in today's podcast, I would like to welcome Reggie Love Music, who is a Christian rapper and for the past episodes has been providing this podcast with his music, and I'm really glad for that. So I would like to start to thank Reggie for his music, and today Reggie will share his testimony as a Christian rapper, which I am sure you would enjoy. So Reggie, thanks a lot for accepting my invitation to be a guest on my Christian podcast. Reggie, you are a singer and a rapper for the Lord. Can you introduce yourself to the listeners about your background, your faith, and also how you started singing for the Lord?
George, it's an honor, and I want to thank you for allowing me to be a guest today on your podcast. I'm Reggie Love. I'm a believer in Christ, who is the head of my life. I have strong faith that He leads and guides me through everything. I'm originally from Tallahassee, Florida, and now I reside in Raleigh, North Carolina. I have a strong background in music, singing, and rapping in the church as a youth. I started rapping for the Lord about 11 years ago. I was doing secular music and was unable to get any shows or to record any songs that were decent or even record an album. So I asked God to help me, and God spoke to me. He would help me, but only if I did music for Him and His people. So I made the switch to gospel rap, which is actually my first album title, Switch Sides, out now on all music outlets.
So Reggie, thanks for your introduction and for sharing with us how you started to record music for the Lord. Reggie, when I was preparing for this podcast, I got to know through your bio that you felt God calling you to create and make a joyful noise for the Lord through music. Can you explain what you felt, the Lord telling you, and how you responded to His calling?
Yes, George. It was as clear and plain of a message or calling one could get. Like I said earlier, I was into secular music and I thought I was the next best R&B singer or hip-hop rapper in the world. Turns out, I had no luck with the studio time and recording anything. I got no love with paid or unpaid shows. And I was pretty much fed up and ready to throw in the towel. So I spoke to God. I asked Him to help me be successful in the music game and give me the words to grab the masses. God said, okay, I can do that for you. Only if you make music for me and my people. Bring people closer to me through music. So after receiving that revelation, I switched sides and began my music gospel career. It was almost instantaneously. I switched sides and I was able to not only record a single, but a whole album titled Switch Sides. Instantaneously, I began getting booked for paid and unpaid gigs that developed into even bigger networks in the gospel game. So my response to God's calling miraculously changed my music career in the blink of an eye.
Thanks, Reggie, for what you shared, and I can tell that you have a real personal relationship with the Lord, especially to show you direction with your music career. Now, Reggie, as a Christian, you have this personal relationship with the Lord. Can you explain to us what this relationship consists of and how in your daily life you nourish it to be closer to the Lord?
Yes, George, excellent question. My personal relationship with the Lord began as a youth. I always prayed and went to church and was awake to a higher power than myself that was protecting me and guiding my life daily. I like the saying, was nobody but God. But it explains a lot of events in my life that happened and were in my favor. And it had to be nobody but God. I definitely pray daily. I even started setting a prayer alarm that goes off every day at the same time. We set so many alarms for so many different things. So whatever I'm doing, at the time the prayer alarm goes off, I stop and I get my prayer in, whether I'm eating, on the phone, or driving, with my eyes open, of course, and I pray. I can pray at any time during the day, but the fact of putting it in my busy schedule helps me to stay consistent with my relationship with God. My relationship with God is one that can't be swayed or changed. I'd rather live for God and die and find out there is no heaven than to live and not believe and die and found out it was all real.
So, Reggie, thanks once again for what you shared during this podcast, which is very encouraging indeed. And especially that you shared praying daily to the Lord, which plays an important part in your life, even though you have a very busy schedule. Now, Reggie, before ending, you have a song called Lord, I Need You Now, which we will listen to during this podcast. Why did you write this song, and what message does this song have? And Reggie, tell the listeners from where they can listen to your music.
George, thank you again for having me. I appreciate your time and support you have shown me through your podcast. And yes, Lord, I Need You Now is one of my favorites. I actually wrote this song in the car with my kids. We were riding and listening to songs, and my daughter began to sing on the hook. As I was reciting and changing and repeating the hook, and boom, the lyrics came to me, and the rest is history. This song represents how I need the Lord daily, and how I want the Lord's favor in my life forever, and how the Lord loves me and shows me his love through many blessings daily. Lord, I Need You Now is a song to remind us of how a relationship with the Lord is the best thing we can experience. Thank you again for having me. And to all the listeners out there, make sure you visit my website, ReggieLoveMusic.com, and find all my music on all music platforms. Reggie Love, switch sides. And lastly, find me on all social media at Reggie Love 2020. It's been a pleasure being on your podcast, George.
Thanks once again, Reggie Love Music, for being with us during this podcast and for sharing your testimony about your relationship with the Lord and about your music career as a Christian rapper. So now, let us listen to Reggie's song, Lord, I Need You Now.
Lord, I need you now. I need you, I want you. I love you, I need you. I want you, I love you. No one else, Lord, I need you now. I need you, I want you. I love you, I need you. I want you, I love you. No one else, Lord, I need you now. Lord, I need you now. I need you every day. You brighten up my day in your own special way. The only thing you say is I do things your way, and everything that I need or want will come my way. Never, ever, never worry about the next day. I have you here in my life. Your word, it shows the way. So I study it hard and follow you all day. It's through Christ who strengthens me. Lord, I need you now. I need you, I want you. I love you, I need you. I want you, I love you. No one else, Lord, I need you now. I need you, I want you. I love you, I need you. I want you, I love you. No one else, Lord, I need you now. Thank and praise your name, you are the one for me. You came and died for my sins, oh Lord, you set me free. Sometimes the trials, they got tough, I kept the faith, believe. Never had any doubt, you always there for me. Whenever I'm in need, I'm falling to my knees. Jehovah Jireh, yeah, you been there for me. Every time I call your name, your love flow over me. You lead the way, I'm by your side, Lord, let's ride. Lord, I need you now. I need you, I want you. I love you, I need you. I want you, I love you. No one else, Lord, I need you now. I need you, I want you. I love you, I need you. I want you, I love you. No one else, Lord, I need you now.
Lord, I Need You Now by Reggie Love Music. Hello to all those who are on TikTok. It is a pleasure to announce that I am available now on TikTok. I have my videos there. And to remember, I am George Calleja, the Christian author and podcaster. So start to follow me on TikTok. Search for George Calleja, Christian author and podcaster. And it would be a pleasure to connect with you, and I look forward that you share my videos so that you evangelize with me through TikTok. God bless you all.